Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!
Oh, pretty.
Oh, look at there.
We did it.
It's all fancy. Sorry, we're a little bit late tonight.
I guess the mute doesn't work. There we go.
Hey, everybody. It's Reaper Live. Thanks for joining us.
What's up?
We had some technical difficulties tonight, but we've got them kind of licked. I'm going to take my thing out here, Justin. I mean, let me just rephrase that. I'm going to take my earpiece out. Yeah. Count Ulrich. We didn't notice. Hey, I'm Ron.
I'm John.
I'm Dave.
And this is Reaper Live, Thursday night, our most favorite night of the week. Mm-hmm. Thursday, the weekend eve. We are so happy to be here. Reaper Live, the show where we blend painting, gaming, and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. Tonight's special guests are... It just doesn't sound the same when I can't hear myself.
Right.
Karen Valentine. Syndicated radio host Dr. Joyce Brothers. And from CBS Sports, Jimmy the Greek. Okay, there you go.
He's been saving that for 3 weeks.
Yeah, couldn't wait to get Karen Valentine in and Jimmy the Greek. So Flip Wilson will be next week. Max Styles next week. Yes, Green Oaks Painting. It is our gaming. It is the highest rated show on Twitch. If you don't believe it, go to NielsenRatings.com and look at the Twitch ratings. You'll see us at the top.
Yeah, check our IMDb page.
Chaos Queen for Life. Paul Lynn can't be here every week. Paladin 65, they can't be here every week. Just y'all hold your suggestions. Just wait a second. Hey, John, is that a new Reaper Live shirt?
Well, I got super glue all over it, but no, this is This is made by.
Yeah, who made that?
Our Artius in chat, his wife made us a custom shirt for Reaper Live a few years ago.
2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago. Oh, thank you for that birthday wishes, Chaos Queen. Mm-hmm.
And it's just a bunch of hashtags with hashtag not professionals, has PD.
Has he got those up on like a site to purchase or anything?
Not yet.
They were just one unique.
We can contact him, probably.
Unique shirts.
Yeah, he made
they're really
4 or 5 of them. But yeah.
Yeah, we do have a kind of a new set. And this is, we'd mentioned earlier in the year that we would have some updates coming to the show. And this is just scratching the surface. I think we're going to have even more changes as time goes on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, before the show started, John was frantically gluing together some of the new releases, and
I spilled super glue.
A whole bottle of super glue got spilled on our brand new desk surface here.
I'll
brand
paint
new. Paint it black.
I will.
So anyway, we had a few little glitches here, but I think we're okay. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't grab her wings.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, whoops.
It's on the website, by the way.
Yes,
she's on the website now. I put her up today. Do y'all want to go ahead and do a giveaway now to get things rolling?
Sure.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
No, we
cannot hear you, Justin. I mean, even though we
just shout.
I'm fixing it.
Even
Shout
though
it
we
out loud.
told you, even though we heard you say that, and then we replied that we couldn't hear you. Obviously, we did hear you. Yeah, John didn't glue himself to the table, but he almost did.
Almost.
It was. He's got. See,
Yeah,
look
I
at him
got
picking super glue off his hands.
Yeah, right here. Where's the camera? It's this side.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a drawing here for of how many people?
5?
Five names. We're gonna draw 5 names. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Here we go. Casmania 7.
Casa del Morrison.
The Jolly Giant.
Mech Boy 21, and last but not least for this
Aura
drawing,
Nightingale.
Yeah, Aura Nightingale. So those are our first five. First 5. You guys have to confirm, correct?
That's right. Hashtag or exclamation point claim if we said your name.
There you go. Okay. Ron has to run tonight, so we're gonna try to get the show in and done. Y'all don't have to leave. I have to leave. Justin,
he has a date.
Oh God! Oh. And so I'm going to tell you guys, even though I'm going to get ripped hard for Valentine's Day, I'm
look that up, aren't I?
taking my wife to go see Magic Mike #3 tonight.
Oh, the movie.
The movie.
Yeah, that was mine. It's like you talking about like a comedian.
Oh.
What,
Mike.
Justin?
I said, not a man named Mike.
Not a band name, Mike, just the movie. But next Thursday, I get my turn. We're going to go see Ant-Man. So
there you go. Trade off.
Evens out.
Magic Mike's Last Dance?
Yeah, Dave.
It's his last one.
It's his last dance.
Okay, that's the movie you're
That's the
going to
movie we're going to go see tonight at 7:45. So I've got to bail,
You
go
gotta
get
get
my
outta here.
kid, get him home.
Drama/comedy.
A dancing drama/comedy.
Well, there you
Yes. So last week we had a surprise. I guess it wasn't so much of a surprise. Kind of a snowstorm, ice storm, really. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a surprise.
Yeah. On Friday, we were like, we're going to go home half a day, and we're going to go home. And as soon as everybody started to leave, like at noon, it started coming down.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, I got stuck in it.
Pretty good. Grazietta, he might do the running man. I don't know. So, yeah, and usually they're like, it's going to snow. We're like, yeah, right. We'll believe it when we see it. And we saw it. So,
Yeah.
it
Shut
was,
down
we
everything.
had a couple inches of sleet on Monday, and then freezing rain after that. So it stuck around. I got a picture
those-
of the Reaper parking lot.
Yeah. For those who are not aware, what we do is so that the employees know when it's okay to not show up, is that if the school district in your area where you live shuts down due to inclement weather, then you get an automatic days off. Needs to be on the other side if he's going to look towards John. Hi, John.
Justin, I'm sorry I did that the old-fashioned way. I texted you the photo.
Oh, we got it.
So anyway.
Oh, God. Okay.
Denton shut down from Tuesday through Friday. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
It was a good time. I mean, it was nice because I got to work on ReaperCon a little bit from home, so that's great.
Yeah.
Some other, I guess, updates. I don't know where you want to go next. You still want to keep talking about Ice Storm? Yeah?
Yeah. Let's keep this ice storm thing going. It's
Okay.
like we didn't
it was
enough of
really, really cold.
Yeah.
And Ron had a Valentine's date.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to be showing you some updates on the building. They couldn't work on it, obviously, because of the ice. But then now it's been raining for a couple of days, so they haven't been able to do much work. But they're making good progress. I have some cool videos of it.
Melon, that's never happened. Generally, always the schools are the first. That's why we link it to the schools. The schools are the first to shut down and say, okay, if it's not safe for parents or school buses, so we're going to shut it down.
Okay.
Kodiak gets to work from home. Lucky him.
Nice.
Oh, and
Road Dog.
HM Roadhog is down in Graham, Texas.
Graham, that's right.
Damn, you're howdy, neighbor.
Lord Werewrooster said he was visiting from California and had a really sucky travel back due to the snowstorm or the ice storm.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Hopefully you weren't on Southwest.
Oh, yeah.
And next week, Soupy Sales and his polar bear fang. Okay.
Stop ruining the guests for Reaper Live. Okay. There, Justin. I've emailed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not all school districts. Okay, I understand now what you're saying, Melon. No, it's basically if you live in that area. I know where you live because, I do payroll. And I'm weird stalker like that. So I know where everybody lives. And I can sit there and say, oh, okay, well, they live in Garland or whatever else. And so, yeah, Garland is not shut down. But if Denton is, you're having to travel to Denton, it's still a shutdown. You still get a day off because while you in your local area may not be shut down, to travel to an area that is shut down is just asking for trouble.
So, yeah, it snowed. And there's a picture Justin has. He'll show it whenever you get a chance. Okay. So, let's get to some cool stuff. Let's talk about some germane things. Okay? ReaperCon. Here we go. Look at there. Just perfect timing, Dogfather. ReaperCon Hotel Box. Any updates?
I didn't send
Yes,
the picture,
Dr. Bob.
Did
Be
you
afraid.
did you put it on social media?
Not
today?
yet.
Okay. So next Friday.
Yes.
Not German things, Dr. Bob Germain. Next Friday, February 17th. At what time?
At noon Central.
Central Time. The hotel blocks will be, the hotel block at the Embassy Suites will be open. We're going to be publishing a link on reapercon.com. Reapercon.com.
Yep.
You can get to reapercon.com just various different ways.
Yeah.
John's going to be posting some links on social media, right?
Yep. I'm going to have everything scheduled to be posted right at noon. So right at noon, the website is expected to be updated, and then so all of the posts that I have scheduled will go live at noon on Friday with the link to the hotel.
Right. There's the snowstorm. There
you go.
So this is actually
That's right out the internet door.
yeah. So this is looking at internet
And
across
blocking
the
John.
street. And so this was this was Tuesday, I believe. This was before we got the freezing rain. This was just the sleet.
It even just looks cold looking at it.
Yeah. You know, and this ice storm compared to the one 2 years ago wasn't that bad. I mean, it was the roads were bad and everything, but as far as temperature and power and things like that,
Yeah. We
weren't
didn't
an
lose
issue.
power this time.
Weren't an issue really. That's Ed's Camaro.
Yeah, the
Ed's black
Z01.
Camaro, which used to be Dave's Camaro.
Right, and is now back to my Camaro.
Okay, all right. So it's Dave's Camaro.
Now, it was Ed's Camaro.
It was Ed's Camaro. And it got worse than this picture when the freezing rain hit it. So and you can see there was a little bit of that's the stream of melted water going through the parking lot. That's where it drains. Those are my little footprints there in the snow or in the sleet. So anyway, back to ReaperCon. So next Friday.
You're on, John.
Oh, I'm on what? Oh, I'm back.
Next
Sorry.
Friday at
go.
noon, the hotel link will go live, and you can book through that hotel link. We will also have links to some of the other partnered hotels this year: the Fairfield, the La Quinta, the Holiday Inn Express. The cool thing about the Holiday Inn, or excuse me, not the Holiday Inn Express, the Hilton Garden Inn. I'm sorry,
The Hilton
I
Garden
totally
Inn.
misspoke. The Hilton Garden Inn. That's one of the hotels that we used one of the earlier ReaperCons. The good thing about the Hilton Garden Inn, which is a super nice hotel, it's halfway between Reaper and ReaperCon. So if you're going to take tours this year, you're going to be kind of halfway between ReaperCon and Reaper Warehouse itself if you stay there. And it's a great venue. It's a really great venue. And you know what the cool thing is? You're in walking distance to Texas Roadhouse,
Yep, butter, cinnamon butter.
Olive
and
Garden.
Cheddar's?
No, there's no Cheddars over there. This is the one up on
Where ReaperCon is?
by Buc-ee's. No, the Hilton Garden Inn.
Oh.
It's over. It's right by Buc-ee's. It's right
I thought
across
we were
from
talking
Buc-ee's.
ReaperCon. Never mind.
We are
Go
talking
ahead.
ReaperCon.
The hotels for Reaper, yeah.
This is one of the partnered hotels. The Embassy Suites is the
Oh,
main
okay.
hotel, which is by Cheddar's. You're right, Dave. You can walk to
Yeah,
Cheddar's.
give me credit here.
But the partnered hotels, because we're sure, unfortunately, it's going to sell out so fast, like it always does. But if you can't get in, the Fairfield's across the street, the La Quinta's right up the road. But if you want to stay closer to the Reaper Warehouse, you can stay at the Hilton Garden Inn. But all the other hotels in the area are great too. But we've got great rates at these other three hotels we mentioned. So anyway, what else?
Yeah, those will go live on Friday.
Next
Next Friday,
Friday.
February
Yes.
17th. And I'll be posting the update either tonight or tomorrow morning.
All right, so just be ready for that. Now, there is a change this year to the ReaperCon hotels. Usually we give the little goodie bag with a figure and some Reaper bucks. We are not doing that this year, right? Okay.
Right.
Dave's decided that we're not doing that.
It was a collective thing.
It was a collective thing. We decided to go ahead and take those cool things that we usually give out to the hotels and put them in use them in other areas. So you're still going to get a lot of fun, cool stuff this year. It just won't be a hotel goodie bag. But you know, you guys, I'm sure we'll find some other ways of passing these fun, cool things out to you guys. So.
Yeah, those things will be just repurposed somewhere else. They'll be put into other things. So you're still getting them, but they just won't be in the hotel.
Yeah, mini math. We're still working through a lot of the problems around here that after Ed was out. So we're working on it.
Yeah, Manath, it's not quite so simple as just send a restock. It's not. Unfortunately, there's a lot of moving parts with the Australian shipments, and we've got some things we just got to sort of clear up. So we are working on. We're not ignoring it. It's actually a constant source of a constant topic around here. So just hang in there. We're gonna get this figured out really soon. Cranky Dog, we don't know yet. We haven't decided what we're going to do yet.
Replacement swag?
If we're not doing the hotel swag, little
Right.
swag bag, we're going to take those goodies and put them in other areas. Like we
Yeah.
may add it to the swag bag instead.
Right.
So you just may get more stuff in your swag bag this year.
Here, so since we're still talking about, I see your question, Dr. Bob, about Base Boss. We'll update you that in a second. But ReaperCon-wise, I sent out a bunch of the test applications for teachers and also games. I sent that out to a few DMs to get feedback from DMs for signing up for games or to run games, game masters. And so I'm testing that. So that's really good. That'll be like kind of that's the next big thing, really, is getting all the classes and teachers set up and everything.
Trash Rama has got the exact right idea. Replacement swag will be leftover circus peanuts from Big Lots.
Ah, there you go.
You can't go wrong with circus peanuts. And then, so this leads to the next question: when do tickets go on sale? Which will be sometime later after this. My point of view is always, I'd rather you get your hotel room. The hotel rooms sell out fast. I'd hate for you to buy your admission ticket and then not be able to get a hotel room.
Right.
So, but that's why we always put the hotel rooms up first, and then that way you can decide, how you want to do this or not. So,
Most memorable game was when Reaper Wolf dropped a freaking building on our
did
characters.
he's a dirty DM like that, dirty game master.
Okay, so since you're talking about that, Nomad Zeke, an old Ed story for you. Years ago, we were at a convention. This is before Reaper, and Ed would build these sand tables. Have you seen those sand tables? Yeah, build these sand tables for a miniatures game, and you would coat everything with this kind of watered down glue so that it was hard. Anyway, the sand weighs a lot. And apparently, in the middle of this one game, all of a sudden, the very center castle that everybody was fighting over started sinking. And of course, there are no accidents. It's like, is it supposed to do that? And Ed's like, yeah, sure. And so all of a sudden now, the future games, when we got underneath there, we repaired it, put the castle back. Future games, this is the one where the castle sinks in the middle.
I thought it was a feature.
Right, Zoxy 2277. No Grotix this year. We're going to use tabletop events, right?
Tabletop.events, yes. I showed a preview off on Reaperland a few weeks ago, just kind of a little preview of kind of the back-end stuff, but you'll see a lot more of it coming soon, I promise. We're going to be making videos much like I did on Reaperland. It was kind of a test to see what the videos would look like, kind of walking people through how to buy a badge, how to assign your badges, how to buy event or how to sign up for events and things like that.
It's a lot more intuitive than the other system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, so it's going to be really nice. You're going to see a lot of videos of how-tos, and those things will be coming up very soon.
Justin's ready for the next giveaway. We'll talk about the theme after this, after we draw the names.
Ooh.
Okay, Justin, whenever you're ready, you can start drawing names. What? Krakosaurus? Krakosaurus. Okay.
Crankysaurus.
Is it cranky?
Or cracky.
It
It
is
is cracky. There's no
Crankysaurus.
N. Better half hobby.
Oh, let's see. Where was it? Magic? What?
Maggie Carabio?
Maggie
Yeah.
Carabio.
Carabio.
I got a...
Newen Coed.
What?
Noon Code.
And Scalia Grimmer? Scalia Grimmer?
This feels like old times.
Scalia Grimmer. All right, so there we go. So
Exclamation point claim if we said your names.
There you go.
Sorry if we butchered the names.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Congratulations, everybody.
Was there something else about
ReaperCon?
Yeah.
No, so I would expect the next
Oh.
things to be badges. I think is the next
the admission tickets?
admission badges.
Yeah,
are
all
going to
that
be the
kinda
next
stuff.
big thing,
So
and
that's
then
coming.
classes shortly after that. I think
Yeah.
is the timeline.
The theme, last year, unfortunately, I don't feel like we did a good enough job promoting the theme, and I think that's a lot my fault. Didn't really get the opportunity or the chance. It was actually there was lots of opportunities and chances. I just blundered it and to promote the actual theme.
He just said, screw it.
Yeah, so it's like, screw this stuff. We're going to do the dungeon theme again. So it's going to be a good old fashioned dungeon kind of a crawl. We're going to see if we can make it a little bit better this year, a little more, I don't know, immersive, I guess. Usually with the pirate stuff and the other things, Dreadmere, we always did a better job. And last year we didn't do a good job. So this year we're going to endeavor to do better. So yeah.
I mean, we had the card game.
Yeah,
James.
and so someone asked if we're going to do that again.
Yeah, they said set number 2. I had a blast. They said set number 2. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to work on it. I have to do a bunch of other stuff, but I did the card game stuff last year, like a lot of free time, a lot of like at home doing all that stuff. So I don't have a lot of time this year. So we will likely be using the same set of cards for this coming up year, and then we'll look to do obviously a lot more in the future. Because I do like using a lot of people's stuff from the community, that people, people that post on Facebook all the time, people that are in the Discord all the time, people on Twitter. I like using their stuff because it makes them feel a little bit more involved, and I think it's great. It's a really cool thing to do, especially getting the artists involved, because a lot of people like to come out. It's a good icebreaker for you to approach the artist in Artist Alley and get them to maybe sign your card and things like that. So I thought it was great.
Yeah, a lot of good suggestions in chat right now.
I remember you were putting it on, and then Ed got sick, so I never heard the outcome. So it was fun.
It was good.
Yeah, it was. I unfortunately, since I planned to be there running the card game the whole time, but obviously Ed got sick, and then I needed to do the tours. So I was doing the tours all day, and so I didn't really get to see what it looked like during the day. But I was there at night.
By the way, super glue update. John has scraped off a lot of dried super glue off his hands.
Yeah, most of it.
Along with a lot of skin, I'm sure.
Yes, I needed a good peel, chemical burn.
Yeah. So let's look on the wheel real quick.
Yeah.
So in addition, let's see. So coming around here, you can see right there in the front, those are the wyverns from the
Bone 6.
Denizens of the Dungeon. Yeah, Bone 6 expansion, Denizens of the Dungeon. Those are awesome. Those are badass. Those are
Sculpted by
Julie Guthrie, and I think those are. I think these are the best wyverns I've ever seen. I think those are so good. Those are really, really good.
I like their tails. I think I commented on their tails during the campaign.
They're really good. Yeah.
Very spiky kind of.
The expansion is $50. Denizens of the Dungeon. The expansion is $50. These two wyverns, when they come out at retail, are probably going to be at least $12 a piece. That's almost half the cost of the expansion right there, and we haven't even shown the giant snail yet. So, if you haven't picked up the Denizens of the Dungeon, this is the one to get. I think that's a good expansion set.
Well, what else are you going to do with $12? Go to a movie?
Yeah. Well, take your wife to see Magic Mike. Yeah, they're badass. Julie did an awesome job. Let's see. Coming around, you can.
She always does.
She really does.
Job.
So right there, you see the this month's promotion for February, Marina, the overladen henchwoman, and then also right behind her, you have the overladen goblin henchman, who has a name too, but I cannot remember it off the top of my head. Also, you see the dire crocodile. Let's see what else. There's the mimic or the mocking beast. What is that?
The pirate? Or is this the Adepticon piece?
Yeah, there's
That's the Victorian miniature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it somewhere else.
Adepticon piece. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is. Let's see what else. What is there's the pirate. What's his name?
Salvador?
Salvador Crowley.
Salvador Crowley, the pirate.
Crowley. And there's the harpy without her wings. And then yes. as Dave said, that is the Victoria Miniatures Adepticon piece.
Yeah, she's coming around next to the right after the harpy, coming around here.
Yeah, right after that.
Dr. Bob, the guy in the middle, is John.
Yeah, just got Marina today, Copperhand. What do you think? What do you think of that? So Rhonda Bender did a really good video.
I didn't watch it yet, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's a really good video. I watched most of it. If you guys haven't seen it, I know a lot of people probably have already seen it. It's in I pinned it on Facebook and I put it on Twitter as well. I haven't put it in the Discord yet, but most people have seen it. But if you haven't seen that video yet, head on over to Bird with a Brush's YouTube channel, and it should be the first video that's there that you see, the newest one.
She talks about the prints.
She has 2 masters, and then the one that she painted. And she talks about how she cleaned them. She does some tests where she drops them, shows the durability of them, kind of bends the spear a little bit. So if you haven't got your hands on it yet to do this for yourself, it's a good little video to show you kind of how she painted it, how she cleaned it, what she does, and things like that, and how she loves it. So.
By the way, the Adepticon piece, the only way you can get that is by going to Adepticon. I suppose you might be able to get it from Victoria Miniatures directly. I'm not quite sure yet. But if you're going...
she's supposed to be there. Rumor has it she'll be there.
So it should be in the Trenchworks booth? Who's...
she's working through... no, she will be there, but I think Trenchworks is repping her stuff there at the show.
Okay.
So look for the Trenchworks
So you should
booth
be able to get it from there. There you go.
At Adepticon.
There it goes right there. For sale at Adepticon, she has a booth, I believe. But I think Dave's right. I think she's going through... Trenchworks is doing all the heavy lifting, I guess.
But if I'm wrong, you can't hold me to it. It's all rumor.
It's all rumor. You'll be able to get that. By the way, that is also a print. That is not a COCast piece. That is a print.
Oh, the Adepticon piece?
The Adepticon piece is a print.
It is
a Reaper print. It is another example of the high-quality prints we're doing here recently. we made the announcement in the Kickstarter that some of the pieces will be printing this year. And a lot of people have got a lot of concerns, which is one of the reasons why we started promoting the prints with the
Free promo.
yeah. So in January we gave away the Wizard. February is the Marina, the Henchwoman. March is going to be a Paladin. And then the first three we're sort of getting our feet wet, right? And just sort of the poses are fairly straightforward, kind of simple, nothing terribly crazy. But I think starting in April, May, June, we're going to start pushing those poses a little bit, just to show you guys what we can do with the printing process. It's good stuff. This is not something you're going to get off of Etsy that's got full of supports and full of striations and things like that. These are high quality. These are very high quality industrial printers. They're not desktop printers. If you want to see for yourself, grab an Adepticon piece if you go to Adepticon, or get a free mini off our monthly promotion.
reapermini.com, $40, you get one for free.
By the way, the Goblin there, also going to be free at Adepticon if you get the Adepticon VIP bag. And it is a print. It is a print as well. And if you got those last year at ReaperCon, you'll as the part of the free Chase Mini in the vendor hall.
So a lot of people got him at ReaperCon. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So some things are great for printing. Like I would never. I mean, you could print these wyverns. We could, but I probably wouldn't. There's just no point in that.
Plus, they're a part of a box set.
Yeah, and we're not going to do that. Some things are great for printing, some are not, and we're not going to do something we shouldn't be doing as far as printers go. So, yes, we will be stipulating which minis are 3D prints versus COCast. Yes, we absolutely will. And there's something I've got to talk to the team about probably tomorrow regarding the designation. But right now, we only have 2 prints in our line, and that's the 2 promo models, right?
Yeah, only the 2 right now.
The Goblin is coming up. It's not available yet, and we'll have more. So it's something we're going to stick with. It is the way of the future. We're going to keep doing it, but we're going to be smart about how we do it and which minis we're going to use. So,
And yeah, go ahead.
panel to get no. There's not going to have it at Adepticon. Okay. Let's see. Do y'all have anything you want to? I got pictures to show. There's all kinds of stuff. Can you do another giveaway?
Yes.
What time is it? Oh, yeah, we were running a little late. So
Real quick, Voxel Forge, don't pull the proprietary press. They really flubbed there. Yep, you're right. I've heard all about it.
I don't know.
I'm sorry?
They did? I don't know.
Yeah, they did. And Daryl Roberts, who does a lot of our painting and some of our sculpting, he is a big proponent of not putting out garbage prints, and because he was a witness to the stuff that these other companies did, and we are not going to do that. We just won't put out something that just won't. It's not going to look good. So. We are working hard to make sure you guys are going to be happy. So, all right, let's do another giveaway.
Let's do another one.
Justin, you ready?
Should I add that? Let's do another one.
Cranston Snored.
There you go. Shaken 1334.
Give Dave a hard one. Oh,
Dragon Day 31.
too easy. Vigo's Peeps.
And lastly, Taterness.
All right.
So exclamation point claim if we said your name. Congratulations. This is episode number
193?
194. 190. Justin, do you know? Yeah, 194. We did it. Six more episodes away.
Wow, crazy. Okay.
Let's do Base Boss 2 really quick.
Okay.
It's a really quick update.
Let's do
So we are done with bundling all of the bases except for one. So that one still needs to be bundled, and then that will be it for the bases. The inserts, the last update was that there was 4 that needed to be cast. Now there's only 2. There's only 2 left that are being cast.
Okay.
The last 3 are being bundled, so by the time they're done being bundled, the last 2 should be done being cast. So we should be within, I don't want to give a time, but within a couple of weeks.
We're getting close.
Ready for
We're getting
fulfillment.
really close. I know it's overdue, but
Yes.
we're getting close to wrapping it up.
And it's going to be a good test for shipping for Bone 6. We're
Yeah,
kind of doing this as a kind of little test drive to get our system up and running for shipping for Bone 6 to see how it does and see if we need to make any changes or bugs or kinks or anything like that. So,
Lev Lugs Bugs, do you guys any ideas when Bone 6 fulfillment might begin? Is late this year still the plan? I don't believe we have a date yet. We still haven't decided yet, or it's not decided. We're not there yet, so we don't have any information to announce as far as that goes.
You got to remember that Ed was a driving force behind the Bones Kickstarters, and he was in the hospital for like 6 months. So, and now he's gone. So, we're making adjustments.
there's 2 questions really quick. Paint samples and orders, Dr. Bob asks. Are we still doing that? Yes, we've just been really busy that Paint hasn't had a lot of time to Plus, there probably hasn't been that many mess ups recently, so there's no reason to make samples at that point if there's no mess ups.
Right.
So, and then really quick, who is that? Gadestio? Might see some Bone 6 test muscles at ReaperCon.
Yeah,
I would 100% think you would.
Yeah, we had a bunch last year, some test prints at ReaperCon, and they never made it out. They stayed in a tub the whole weekend. They never got put out.
If you took a tour, you probably saw some on Ron's desk.
Maybe so.
But other than that, yeah, we're gonna probably do what we did with Bones 4. Was it Bones 4? I remember at ReaperCon there was like those big towers with all the minis in them.
Yeah.
I think we'll do something
Probably
like
do
that.
something like that again.
Yeah, the mini that wasn't planned, so we were just trying to get the non-pledgers to commit.
The Wyverns are part of the Bone 6 Kickstarter. If you would like to get the Wyverns, you can pledge in the Reaper Pledge Manager and pick them up. They're part of the Denizens of the Dungeon expansion. So they're not available yet, and they won't be available until after that is fulfilled next year probably. Let's see. What else? There's Aaron Hartwell. Hi, Corporea.
Hey, Corporea, I sent you an email. I don't know if you saw it, but just letting you know.
Dr. Bob, maybe more add-ons, maybe more power-ups coming, maybe. Let's see.
Speaking of emails, really quick, I'm sorry. This worked last time when Ron did it, so I'm going to try.
Okay.
Hey, if anybody knows Ludo, I have sent him emails, and I've called him. If anybody knows him, let him get back to me.
right.
It's about ReaperCon, so it worked last time when Ron did it, so I'll try.
All right. Let's see what else. Building update. Want to show a picture of the building?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Is it
Justin,
in mine?
Have you got a
I
picture?
think okay, I did a little video, I think. Let me. I tried to do something else, but we'll do that next time.
There you go.
Look.
Just can't take a regular picture, can you, John?
No, I
You gotta-
can't. There you go.
You're
It's a little
so dramatic.
Little boomerang. But they got these two top
Cross
pieces
sections. Yeah.
put up, and then this was them. Wait, why is that so small? Oh, there it is. So this is back whenever this is the older version
Yeah,
of
pouring
it.
concrete.
Yeah.
This is way before they started putting the spines up, and so now they got the skeleton going up and that other little
That was-
boomerang. They got the middle one up today, and
Yeah.
I think they're going to do the last two sometime probably this week or weekend. So that will be almost all of the kind of outer skeleton put up, and then they can start putting, I guess, the sheeting up.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, like closing up a box. Yeah.
And then insulation probably.
Yep.
And then the real work kind of begins with air ducts and bathrooms and walls and all that, the
fun
flooring. So it's going to be, But once they get the roof and stuff on, then you don't have to worry about the rain and stuff anymore. So that's going to be really nice.
Yeah.
Look at that 4-inch vertical.
Hey, I'm pretty small.
Yeah, but you're doing pretty good there.
I'll have a better picture next week. I promise. Today I was panicking. I was panicking today. That's why I got super glue all over
Yeah.
me. But yes.
Okay. Let's see.
What's the fifth going to be used for?
The 5th.
The fat?
And what's that going to
Five
be
hat?
used for? Oh, what's that? Oh, what's
What's
that going to
that?
be used for? The building. The building that's being built.
We're building a new production facility, and then we're going to sell off the old one.
So I think that building is probably going to be the main.
Yeah, the old
main
building's
building.
getting full with bodies, so we need to move on.
The crypt is getting full.
Are you
underneath.
still on schedule to be out of the old building by ReaperCon?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Ask the Magic 8 Ball later.
It's hard to know with those types of things.
It really also depends on the weather. I mean, the whole week of the ice, and then on rain days, for right now, since it's open, there's no work being done. Once it's closed up, then you don't have to worry about that, but it's not closed up, so that always just throws a monkey wrench into everything.
Yeah, and then you got to move stuff from the old factory over to the new one, and
And
it's
then,
like,
oh my God, someone's got to clear out Ron's office.
Not going to happen. Let's see.
Be able to get a tour of the old building only if it hasn't been sold. But
Yeah. At
yeah.
ReaperCon, you mean, Dr.
Yeah,
Bob?
by ReaperCon.
When's Pizza Dungeon going to open?
Ooh, good question.
Well, after we get the production facility moved over and set up, and we're trying to put projects to bed before we start on new projects.
Yeah.
And that project got sidelined when we decided to start the new building and sell the old one. So as soon as that's done, then we can look at new projects.
Max Powers never.
Yeah, so we're just going down our list. Next thing I think is Baseballs 2.
Yes,
Kinda like the
Gilmore.
next big thing on the list.
Gimli 17. Ron's phone will still have the blinking light.
That's right. It's a fixture now. So, Okay, so let's see.
Yeah. Yes, Chaos for Life. We just
assuming you
won't tell
can
them
Do
when
that,
we
or
move.
we could do, if we want to do Dave's stuff, Dave, you want to do
Oh,
your
yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
My
Funny
stuff can
corner
wait
time?
till next week if we don't get to it.
Well, you can do your stuff.
I can wait.
Okay. Will Ron still have an annex? Well, that's possible.
That's
I
a
don't know.
really, really good possibility. I don't
you wanna
think
start with the
I
furry
think
corner?
That was the annex you saw John jumping in.
Okay. Go. All right. So
Oh, wait.
Look at there.
is
Sunbathing.
today's Furry Corner is brought to you by Cindy, our production supervisor, and this is Jaggy and Leela catching some rays at the back door. She and her husband found both of these little kitties on the road and took them in
Recently?
as rescues.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, I didn't.
ask her when
I
they
didn't,
got them.
I didn't know Cindy had cats.
I didn't know she had cats either.
Oh yeah, she's had cats.
She always
for a
talks
while.
about her dogs.
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
But
Aw, super
so
cute.
They're
there's
cute.
your. Do you have any furry corner?
I
additions?
do not.
Oh, okay. So busy just jumping in the new building.
That's right.
So there's the furry corner. Justin, we're going next with the comedy corner. All right. We have no audio with Justin in there, so we have to use visual. They look unhappy.
I'm assuming this is playing laughter.
I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm not hearing it. Yay! Be sure and tip your waiters and waitresses. All right, so reality TV is hard to watch sometimes, but there's something about train wrecks that people just cannot turn away from. Justin?
Oops, sorry.
Right.
I want to hear
That's
everything.
Terrific.
I wish that sometimes I got stray messages.
Yeah. So growing up, there were chores that you had to do around the house, but, you know, sometimes I just didn't understand why I needed to do them. But, you know, Justin? That's so me growing up. There's not a grill in my room.
Yeah. They don't need to come in here.
Yeah. So the U.S. makes a big deal out of Groundhog Day, but here in Texas, we have a different ceremony. Justin? Put it up, Justin.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Hell, 6. That's being generous. Sheesh.
It's a Cowboys joke.
That's for Ron and Justin, by the way. So the internet has many trending items on it, but sometimes it just goes wild, and you just feel like saying, "Come on, move on." Justin? So you know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
yes, yes,
Ron,
yes.
do you know?
Oh, we'll tell you
man.
after the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's important to know, Justin, this is another one for you. It's important to know where you stand with people. Like 2 weeks ago, I found out that in Justin's mind, I stand below Oreo cookies, but I'm more important than whale blubber. Justin? See? There you go. I hate it when I try to BS my way through an interview and my BS game is weak that day. It's really bothersome. Justin?
Plonks. I'm
Push
gonna
offs, plonks, crunchies.
All right, so sometimes you can just look at a person and know exactly what they're thinking. Justin? It's so true. Now, you'll never look at another $100 bill the same way.
That's right. He's just like,
I think I could pull that hair off. You know.
Let's see. Oh yeah. My driving is not for everyone. I think I'm a good driver, right? But others seem to have a different opinion. Justin?
two Kermit memes tonight.
Yeah, and one. So, you know, inflation and shortages are bad when it starts to affect the adult entertainment industry.
Don't I know it?
Justin?
Yeah, no kidding.
And for the last one, and speaking
Magic
of,
Mike, you know.
of expensive items, remember to spend at least 2 times your monthly salary when you want to get engaged. Justin?
Oh man, that's like HEB up here right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. If
There
you
you
guys,
go.
I don't know if you guys have been to HEB around here recently.
No.
Been to them down south.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
they came up here finally, and they're opening up a bunch up here, and now it's a madhouse up here right now for HEBs.
HEB's very popular. Yeah.
So they had eggs at Kroger the other day. It was $9 for a dozen
Yes.
eggs.
Yes. Or Vicky had said like $9.66 one time. So yeah. There you go.
True.
Trash likes HEB. Okay, so we have one more giveaway, or we have 2 more giveaways, right? One more. Oh, okay. So we'll wait on that then. Okay. So there.
Okay.
Dave is done.
All right. Have you got anything, John? Anything else?
No, just remember that the quarterly contest is still going on for 2 more months now. So it is the Owl Bear. What's the number? 44001. The first one. Number 1. 44001. The quarterly contest. Don't forget about it. It's the big owl bear this year. Sculpted by Bobby
Yep.
Jackson.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
There you
All right, Justin, we'll just show the photos. We'll do the videos next time. Just photos,
I
yeah.
didn't know we had so many HEB fans in chat.
So these are some of the pictures that we put up in the Reaper Pledge Manager and in the update. So if you've seen the update and you've seen the Pledge Manager lately, you probably already seen these photos. But if you haven't, here's some of the new photos. Can
Oh,
you make
cool.
that a little bigger?
That's good.
So this is the Son of Barty by Jason Wiebe. This is one of the power-ups. There's the Brian Wind Pirates 2 is one of the power-ups and the Pledge Manager, and this is one of those 4 pirates. This is the Son of Barty, the lamprey-infested, zombie-like, undead pirate guys. So this guy was originally scheduled for the for Bone 6, but as things turned out, didn't quite make it as we ran out of time. So there you go. There's one of the 4 pieces. Gene Van Horn's working on the Storm Chaser, and Bobby Jackson's working on the Wicked Hand and the Scion of Mare Saluth piece. So hagfish, not a lamprey, but a hagfish. I'm sorry. Barty himself is available in the Bones USA line or Reaper Legends line. The hagfish is just not controlling him, just along for the ride. Okay, what's next? What do we got next? I think we probably have a lot of. Okay, there's the Nightmare by Chris Lewis.
Very cool.
That's a 3D print. We pulled off our printer. As I said in the Kickstarter update, we might adjust that base. It will stand on its own. We glued it to a plastic base just for stability, but it will probably stand up on its own. But I may have Chris go ahead. I was looking for that. Have Chris Lewis go ahead and add some more fire or some more things to make the piece a little more stable before it finally goes to the final production. So there's the not the hagfish, the Nightmare.
The Nightmare.
Okay.
Is this going to be
is cool.
a different type of plastic or like a
It'll be bones.
Bones?
Bones black.
Bones
yeah.
black?
Bones
Okay,
black.
not the translucent like Craterix was the Shadow
No,
Dragon.
you know, it would be cool to do it in a translucent fire color. So you know, I don't know.
Undecided.
Let us hear from you. What you guys think? You want it translucent, fire, red, orange, or you just want it gray? So let us know. All right, what's next? Here's Lard Gulp. Besides Sir Forescale, give you
Lard Gulp?
Lard Gulp, the
Gulp.
two-headed troll. Yep, right
So it's a
there.
reimagining, I guess. What would you call it?
A reimagining, kind of loosely based on the original, but this is a new version. Unfortunately, he's got the sword in front of him, so it's kind of hard to see some of the details behind it. But that is Sir Forescale by old Largulp on a 2-inch base. I love Largulp. I really, really love this mini.
Yeah, it's a cool model.
It's really cool. So let's see what else we got here. What's next?
Sculpted by Jason?
Jason Wiebe. This is one of the small 1-inch spiders that was painted by Daryl Roberts. This is in the Denizens of the Dungeon expansion. You get 2 of these little guys in the Denizens of the Dungeon. This is the one that Daryl painted up with even the metallic-looking eyes, like a real jumping spider.
One to smash and one to spray radon.
Exactly right. And so, do we have one with? There's another photo in the Pledge Manager that shows Sir Forescale beside it, so you can get a little more sense of scale. Here's Sir Forescale with Shimmer Scale, sculpted by Christine Van Patten. This is a print that Christine actually sent me as a gift.
Is that going to be the actual size?
That's the actual size, yeah.
Nice.
The base won't be so thick.
Okay.
We're going to thin down the base. It's a little thick. But that's Shimmer Scale by Ganzerax.
Zesty Utters. Thank you for the raid.
All right.
Love the name.
I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah, it's a good size piece. We want it to be kind of almost life size, so to speak, I guess. There you go. Like I Am Tearshine says that. And that's now when I did in Photoshop, I just sort of brought up the levels in the background, so it looks like they've been photoshopped together, but they're not. That's actually a side-by-side photo with the whites just turned up. And that is the Ganzerax is painted by Daryl Roberts. And that box is in production right now, and Ganzerax will be available this summer, we hope. Yes, Miss Sassy Prissy Paws will be available later on. Yes, Sir Forscale. Thank you, Lieutenant Floby. Sir Forscale equals Garrick the Bold 77008. Okay, what else we got? Okay, there's the spider again. You can see the one we showed a minute ago on the 1-inch base with Sir Forscale. And then there's the large 2-inch base spider. Both those sculpted by Kevin Williams. Both of those painted by Daryl Roberts, too. And they look great. In person, in hand, they look fantastic. They look great on the screen, but in person, they look really, really good.
Yeah, can't wait for people to see these painted. I know, I'm scared of spiders, too, but you can probably scare a lot of people with these.
They're really cool. Kevin hates spiders, but his nickname is Spider-Man because he loves to sculpt. He actually hates to sculpt spiders, but I make him sculpt spiders. Kevin, you're sculpting spiders. No, but he does it, and he does a great job, probably because he's so terrified he does a good job. So there's that. So again, those are from the Denizens of the Dungeon set. You get 2 smalls and 1 of the large ones. Or I say it's small, but it's a medium size, I guess, on a 1-inch base. And what else? Okay, there's Vanderindra, the Marilith, on a 2-inch base, again by Sir Forscale, again running away as he should be.
Another reimagining.
Yes, and this is a cool mini. This is a fantastic mini. The original was sculpted by Punga Studios, a studio we worked with a little bit, and wasn't really happy with the results. So I kind of split the model up. Chris Lewis did the lower half. He did the snake scales and the snake body. Sent the upper half to Christine Van Patten. She did the upper half. Tweaked it a little bit, and then Daryl went through and cleaned up some things as well. So it's kind of a group effort by several people. But love the mini. Love that
turning
mini.
that Vegematic loose on a
No
party.
kidding.
Yeah, this.
No kidding.
Yeah, the metal version. This is like way bigger than the metal version.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's big.
Again, you can see that. I mean, that's on a 2-inch base, and it is killer. It's killer. We actually had that at ReaperCon, but again, it was in a bucket. No one saw it because it wasn't on display. But it is cool. It is one of the coolest ones. So, and that's in the core set. That is in the core set. I checked.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I think next time we have our show in 2 weeks, we're going to try to have the angel again, which was available, now is available again as a power-up, and the male angel that goes with the... So there's the Angel of Vengeance and the Angel of Radiance. I'm going to try to have prints of both of those here next week, or 2 weeks, in 2 weeks. So, whew. Yeah, stat-wise, the Marilith is a large figure, so that's why we put it on a 2-inch base. That's right. I got Magic Mike. He's waiting on me.
Yeah, I saw your Question Max Powers.
Actually.
I believe Mud Gullet is on the restock.
He sure is.
Yes, Mud Gullet is on the restock list, so he is being restocked.
The Dogfather's trying to troll.
I know, and I'm suddenly nauseous, so let's just keep on going with the...
All right, giveaways. Hey, go ahead.
Aerowiz, 130.
There you go. WDF 023.
Big Jim, the 4th.
T. Oaks, 1972.
Terry Oaks.
Tammy?
Tammy?
Tammy.
I think that's right. And lastly, Caffer Bug.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna do 2 more.
There's the redraws. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Got punted.
All right, Justin. Hit us with it.
Hit us.
There's Aerowiz.
At rigged.
Go ahead.
Lasana 3000.
And JT Kimmel.
All right.
Congratulations. Exclamation point claim if we said your name.
That's right.
Episode number 194 of Reaper Live. Thursday night.
That's right. So sorry for the late show. So we had to rush through it, but I think we got, even going past, we got most of the stuff done. We had some really cool videos of some turnarounds of some new sculpts.
There was a scene where Ron was going to dance, and
That's right.
you know,
We're going to do it all, but we'll
and
just
John
wait.
was jump. Oh, we did see that. Yeah.
2 weeks. What's today?
2
The
weeks.
9th. So the 20th.
Assuming no weather delays. Yeah, the 16th. No,
Right.
today's the 9th. 2 weeks. 23rd.
23rd. So
Valandar, the answer to your question in Discord would be ron@reapermini.com.
what?
That's the answer.
I don't know what the question is.
Gift certificates are a Nightingale.
Mm-hmm.
Ron, don't you have to be going?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Scram A.
That's right. Got to go run some errands, and oh my goodness.
Who's on tonight? I don't know who's on. I can't really see
Charles Nelson Riley? No, I think it was Karen Valentine.
Karen Valentine, Dr. Joyce Brothers, and Jimmy the Greek.
There you
it. Jimmy
go.
the Greek. I think I see Dwarven Forges live. I think. I'm just looking over, but I could be wrong.
Is someone keeping a record of all our guests? Someone should.
Someone, maybe like you.
I put the nightmare print on
not
the
me.
wheel there, by the way.
Okay.
Coming up on Monday, I believe. I know we didn't really talk about it that much, but because I didn't have time to build them because I spilled super glue all over myself. But the siege engines are coming out on Monday, I believe. Is that still correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they will be releasing on Monday. All you siege engine people out there, we have the Farflinger, the Trebuchet, and the
Catapult.
The catapult.
Ballista.
The Ballista. That's the one.
Yeah.
And those will be coming out on Monday. So you can pick them out then.
And Rocky the Treasure Dragon.
Oh yeah, he's right here. I didn't
There
put
he
him on I didn't put him on the table yet.
Rocky didn't get any camera time?
I can't remember.
What? 2 more people didn't claim?
What the hell, people?
Hey, it saves us money. Let's get it.
Okay, Rocky is now on the table.
There you go.
He has entered the room.
He's coming around.
Okay. No.
Oh, Hobgoblin. I did see that question.
No Hobgoblin. I think I got an email from you also asking about those. Nothing yet. I'm just trying to play catch up at this point.
Reaper Lane tomorrow? Yes. We would be. All right. 2 more
Toast
names.
Okay, go
claimed.
for
Yeah.
Chibi Amy.
And Minxlet.
Hey,
Minx. Exclamation point claim if you Gormaw is on the
He's
restock.
coming back. Yeah, he is on the restock. Will we have a new Sophie this year? Yes, we will.
Oh, we will.
The ReaperCon page may show last year's Sophie. We are getting a new Sophie, though. So just hang in there.
So you heard it from Ron himself.
That's right.
All hate mail can be directed to him.
And next
Just
time
call him.
next time we have the show, we might have a new backdrop as well, from what I've heard.
Well, we're
But
here.
that's the plan.
That's the plan.
I'll try to take some pictures of the new set as well. That as it's starting to get put together, it looks really nice. I like this. We're in
Yeah.
the corner of the room now,
Yeah,
I
instead
kinda
of
like it.
along the wall. And yeah.
and the tables are kind of angled in. You
More a
can't
little
really see it.
Cozy, kind of thing.
Sophie harvesting eggs from a chicken coop. Maybe it'll be a hot tub Sophie for ReaperCon. Who knows? I don't know.
Oh yeah, hot tub soap.
Yeah, so even Rax 333 says. Okay.
All right. Who are we rating tonight? Monster Den?
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right, Ron, throw the paper.
Okay. No problem. All right.
Thanks for all the resubs and everything as well. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow during Reaperland.
Yeah, eventually I got to get back there.
Find your way. I can draw you a map.
Yeah.
Pirate map.
And watch The Last of Us. Really good.
Oh, super good.
Really good.
The what?
Yes. The Last of Us on
The
HBO.
Last of Us? Oh.
Hey, Darling Creep Show, what up?
Okay.
Have a good night. Have fun, Ron.
Okay.
Don't get inspired, you know.
Get up there and do the Ronning Man in front of everybody.
That's right.
Trust me.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!